Ciao, my name is Silvia Colloca, and food is my true passion. I grew up here in Italy, but it was only since moving to Australia that I began to truly appreciate my cultural background. This week, I'm visiting an old farmhouse that epitomizes rural cuisine. Go shopping for the freshest produce the region has to offer. And meet up with my sister Alessandra to make a classic Italian dish. I invite you to come along on my journey back to central Italy, where my family is from, to learn, discover, and fall in love with real Italian food. Traveling around Le Marche is a treat for all senses. I have a special fondness for this part of Italy. The cooking here is simple and inspired by the abundance of local produce, combined with a deep understanding of what is good for you and what should and should not land on your plate. And the best way to sample such wealth is to travel around the countryside off the tourist path. Invariably, you will see an unassuming sign pointing towards an agriturismo. Make that your stop. The principle behind Italian agriturismo is whatever we breed, whatever we grow, ends up on your plate. Enough said. So, agriturismos are rural restaurants. And what you see here is rabbit livers, and this is the base of this wonderful dish, which is a stuffed rabbit dish that Signora Rita is teaching me. Get your frying pan and saute your livers with extra virgin olive oil. And this is their own extra virgin olive oil, because this is the principle behind agriturismi. Everything is locally produced. Quanto ce ne mettiamo?
Un pochino.
How much? Posso fare io?
Sì, sì.
Mi dica basta, eh?
Sì.
Look at the color, it's so intense. What else goes in the pan?
Mettiamo sale, pepe,
The usual, salt, pepper to your taste.
rosmarino.
Freshly chopped rosemary, and it smells incredible. She literally just picked it from the garden. There's nothing better than rosemary with rabbit. A bit of garlic, chop it roughly, and put as much as you really like. And a little bit of prosciutto, and this is the one that's really close to the bone. And it's a thick slice that you just cube, and it's beautiful and salty. And this is the secret ingredient. It's wild fennel. It's got an incredible aniseedy scent, and it's gonna perfume the stuffing and therefore the rabbit in the most wonderful way. If you can't find wild fennel, just get like a fennel bulb and trim the beads off it and just use those, because they're just as perfumed, really. And as you saw before, Rita didn't find it necessary to heat up the oil and add the garlic first and then put the meat in it. Everything cooks together. It's a very gentle and sweet way to infuse all the flavors in your oil. Lo spengo io?
Sì, se no fa niente. Un minuto.
We're ready to start this.
Poi diamo dentro qua, così.
No special technique here, just go for it. And this is where her skills come in action, because now she's going to stitch it with toothpicks. It's really crucial that you stitch it up nice and tight, because you don't want the filling to fall out when you cook it. Time for the pan. A good glug of extra virgin olive oil.
Extravergine, sì.
Bit more fennel, fronds, bit more rosemary. Can I do it? Posso farlo io?
Sì, sì.
Tutto?
Sì.
All of it. Why not? Sale e pepe no, l'abbiamo già fatto. Bit of garlic.
L'aglio.
Tagliato. You need to chop it roughly.
Ma uno basta.
Okay,
Uno
just the
solo.
one. Bit more of this beautiful prosciutto. Just stir it around so that it doesn't stick to the pan. We just brown it for 5-6 minutes, and then you deglaze the pan with a little bit of white wine. About a glass, 250 mils. Now you're gonna let the alcohol evaporate on a high heat for about 3 to 4 minutes. Then you're gonna turn the heat down, put the lid on, and cook it for 45 minutes, and then it's done. Look at my trophy. I can't wait to tuck in. Look at this. It's magnificent. Look at all the herbs and the prosciutto and the wild fennel. No more talking. I'm digging in. Buonissimo.